Hello everyone, and thank you very much for tuning in. I of course am Rotype, and as you can see, I'm back over here in Factorio City's our iron area, which I've renamed all of our areas actually IC for initial condition, which is kind of an old engineering habit, our iron, stone, coal, and copper, and uranium. And now this one is Iron West 1, because it is pretty much directly west of our initial spot. And it's the first one in this general direction. So I've renamed this Iron West 1. That's what I'm trying to remember to call this area. I've given myself a radar and a couple turrets. I did go through and clear out a couple biter nests. There were 2 or 3 kind of in this area in the pollution zone. I don't think this pollution will expand too much because we already have all of the miners down. So there's not really going to be anything else producing pollution. So hopefully these other ones won't be aggroed. But I left some turrets there just in case. We can show that with these little turret bubbles. I have this other radar here that I needed along the way. So that also has a little bit of defenses, and then all the rest that have been there for a while. It looks like really we're pushing it. We're really getting close to where we're gonna have to start heading out into this desert and watching out for these biters. But in the meantime, I do have these turrets here. Maybe I'll stick some down here just in case, but biter defending is not my favorite part of the game. I do think it is kind of interesting, so I don't turn them off entirely, but I really would rather not spend my entire time fighting biters. So I'm going to go back up here. I believe I left Farl. Yeah, here it is. I left my Farl train up here, and I'm actually going to add to the research queue, if I can see where it is. I've been doing a bit of these mining productivities. There it is, the shuttle train. That way I don't have to rely on Farl all the time, and the shuttle train has some other nice features where you can just go directly to certain areas, certain parts of the map. You can call it to the nearest rail to where you're standing, things like that. That will be a little handy. Plus, I won't have to worry about the wagons getting filled with stuff if I pull up to a station. So that's what I'm going to do after this other mining productivity. In the meantime, let's take a look at what we want to do once we get back into our depot kind of main base area. It looks like we can really probably just build ourselves a iron train to get this beefed up, and that will really get the iron producing for what we need to do for the rest of our factory. So let's take this long train ride down. The trains will be another thing that will be pretty helpful to have the faster fuel, get some solid fuel in these guys, and they'll get moving a little bit faster. Also maybe some braking force, so they didn't have to slow down so fast. I did add this mod. I don't know if you've heard these or been paying attention to these little train noises. I think they're kind of fun. If they're obnoxious, let me know in comments and I'll turn the mod off. But I don't know, I kind of like it. I think especially when we get many trains in here with them all kind of honking and slowing down and whatnot, I think it'll be kind of cool. But as always, let me know if it's annoying and we'll turn it off. So this actually needs to go this way. I do want to make sure Farl doesn't run out of fuel. I've done this before. I've just kind of not paid attention, and bad things can happen. Let's go ahead and stick this guy here. And I don't have much coal on me now, and the nearest coal is quite far away. And on top of all that, I don't think it's in a box anywhere. So while I'm doing this, oh yeah, it is. Okay, good. So while I'm doing this manually, I'm just going to kind of grab out of the box myself. Eventually we'll take care of this a little bit more automatically. But I just want to get this taken care of before I forget. And actually, really, I could just use wood and whatnot as well. Take some of the wood out of here, dump it in here. Anything else? No, good. All right, so the next thing I want to do is get myself an iron train to really start flowing in the iron and using this train station. So let's hop in the car and head over to where, and actually, you know what, do I need to head over, or I can just do it for the map? We've got our engines here. Yeah, 50 engines. That should be plenty. We need 2 locomotives. I just need 2 regular locomotives. I need 2 more engine units for that. Let's go over here and grab too many. That's fine. So we have 2 locomotives. I want 4 wagons. 1, 2, 3, 4 wagons. And this should be good enough to really get this started. I can't think of much else we really need at the moment. Just pull up here. Looks like my locomotives are done. So let's flip this around. 1, 2 locomotives. and grab our wagons. 1, 2, 3 wagons. Where's my 4th wagon? There we go, 4th wagon. We do need to finish this unloading, it seems, but I can do that while this is headed off. Grab all this wood because we have it. There we go. We will make this a blue train or iron. And the schedule will be Iron West 1. And let's go ahead for now. We'll go till inventory full. We might have to change that later, but for now that's fine. And certainly depot iron until inventory empty works just fine. Let's give it a few more minutes to load up this fuel while we build some fast inserters. Oops. And lay this down. Want to make sure this can really although actually I'm going to go ahead and, well, I should empty them into boxes. Really what I should do is connect all these together. You know what? We're trying to think what to do here. I suppose I should go through the work of actually connecting all of these together. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I wonder, I would be very, very surprised if Picker has a balancer for that. Nope, no 15 to 15 balancer. I think it has a 16 balancer though, doesn't it? Yeah. Now this is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know that we're actually going to use this. This is a little bit absurd. Especially, well, yeah, this is just... Well, you know what? It's almost faster than me trying to deal with the rest of this. So, you know what? We're going to do it. Because when else are you going to get to use a 16 by 16 balancer this early in the game? All right, let's cut this back a little bit. And actually, at this point, we can send this train on its way. Automatic mode, please. And let's go up to 16. Here's my 16 to 16 balancer. Let's turn it the right direction. Man, this is so ridiculous. Alrighty, what else do we need? I'm running out of these because I'm running out of iron. So we'll go get some more of that. Grab a bunch of iron. What else? I need to replace it because a couple things got cut off. I just need one built for that. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Control Shift B. And here we go. Let's just place the rest of that. Now from here, as things get built, why am I building transport belt by myself? I'm going to go in and pick up a whole bunch of that stuff. Can I? Oh, I just farted iron plate all over the place. That's not what I want. All right, let's see if we can pick any of this up. All right, so this will start connecting. It's so ugly, but you know, whatever. See, this will be 4. See if I remember my hotkey for corner. There we go. So here's the corner. I don't want the corner anymore. If I push, yeah, there we go. Excellent. We need another corner. This way. For here. And here. Oops. This is so overboard, it's ridiculous. Like, it's actually ridiculous. Let's clear this because I think it got in the way. Yeah, I think some of this got in the way. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to get some more nanobots while we're waiting. And then replace one more time because I think a bunch of things got messed up. Now that I'm looking at it. I shouldn't have pasted it on top of an old blueprint from the bus. So, up to 16. B. Oh dear. Did I get shuffed? No, okay, I think we're fine. This is a little ridiculous. It looks like we might have extras. You know what? This is It's confusing me. We're just gonna take it all down. And then we're gonna put it all back. And we're gonna run out of nanobots in the process, so I'll do a bunch of this manually. This thing better work after all this, I swear. Also, where's my train? It's still over here, just kind of hanging out. Nope. Is it on the way back? Hopefully. Oh, it's stuck. Looks like I have some signaling issues. So while I go fix that, build more nanobots to build the absurdly stupid balancer that I decided to do. Alrighty, and we just need to add a signal probably right here and here to divide. No, stop. There we go. That way, yeah. Okay, that fixes that. Looks like the junction was signaled, but the train stops were not. All right, let's come back up here and start cleaning this up again. At this point, it's almost a point of pride. Like I gotta see this whole giant 16 by 16 balancer in action, because somebody designed it, and so I'm gonna be a user. Get some of this just going. I don't know why the nanobots aren't working. Oh, because I'm not selected on them. That's why. So between the nanobots and myself, hopefully we'll get this thing taken care of. And then we'll be able to try our 16 by 16 balancer. All right. Third time's a charm, right? 16. Balancer, please. All right, I'm going to stand somewhere I don't get pushed by the transport belt. Boom. What a mess. Okay. Out to 1. 16 to 1. Talk about overkill. All right, let's just kind of watch this. We are out of splitters, so I'll make a bunch of those. Stop with the nanobots. All right, so let's see if these splitters can get placed. Just missing a few more. One up here. One here. I think that's all. You are stuck. See, okay, where's this? Because you have no input on the bottom. Yeah, this just, I don't know why this amuses me so much. Probably because it's absolutely absurd. But whatever. We should probably prioritize this stuff to get it out of the way. So now that we have our trains functioning, I'm going to go ahead and run this way and have this guy split and say half goes on this side and half on this side. That way this line is fully saturated. We're not doing this right. All right. Retry. I apologize if this episode is mostly me fiddling with belts, but I feel like we need to get this done correctly. Just gonna set everything up better for the future. Okay, so we have these 3 that we want to be prioritized. So here's 1, 2, and 3. Now from here, what I'm gonna do is go 1, 2, 3. Oops, I want 3. I want 3 to 2, 3 to 1, probably a 3 to 2. There we go. So I'm going to place this guy down here, right there. So we'll clear this guy out. Say 1, 2, 3. 3 to 2. So now these are evenly balanced and going to drain at equal speeds to each other. Even though there are a different number of miners, that'll get that kind of taken care of. From here, these go under and up. And we'll go, I just want this to go up like this, and this one to go like that. All right, so now these 3 to 2 balancers should run, and we'll drain all of this. From there, we can bring in from the train. So for the moment, we only have 1 from the train. We might add another one later, but that's fine. And I don't want to add it to this balancer because that would make it uneven. That would balance the train equally with this. I don't want it to be equal. I want it to be any empty spaces. So what I'm going to do is turn it like this, add a splitter, half to this side, half to this side. And then you know what? After the dump, we'll just split the 2 evenly. And while not quite perfect, I think that will get basically the job done, what I'm looking for. It'll drain these with priority, add from the train where there's space. Now there's going to be a few gaps because we're not loading on the insides here. And I could do that if I really cared, but I think this will be sufficient. So after all that, what do we have? We have the train unloading. Minus some missing inserters. I have a bunch of crap in my inventory. We're going to grab these and unload the train. There we go. It's still out. There we go. Okay, that should be good. The entire train is now unloading. I'm gonna dump all this out of my inventory. Now we have way too many copper lines, way too many iron lines just kind of running into this ridiculous, enormous balancer and deprioritized in a stack with the existing iron. Well, that all makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Oh man. Okay, let's fill in a little bit more here. I noticed the coal power is not quite sufficient. Go ahead and get that running. Is this guy powering anything? This inserter, I suppose. All right, let's get 6 here because I want to load 2 trains at once. But I'm okay with it being slow. And we'll also go here. We'll balance this like this. Nope. And drop it into there. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh. Yep. That's a mistake. We're gonna need to do this here. There we go. All right, now dump this coal in here, and this iron needs to go away. Easiest way to do that. You know what? I'm gonna put a box here. For the fast inserter, please. And just say, this is my empty extra box. There we go. Get rid of that. I don't want it. Oh man. Well, now we have a secure iron input. No suitable train found. Also, yeah, that's my shuttle train hotkey. I thought it was a different hotkey, but oh well. Let's see. So let's switch off of the construction bots and take a look at what we're doing here. What is our next plan? Probably, to give these guys output inserters. Interesting. We should fill in some lamps while we're here. So lamps. And you know what I'll do, I think? Now that we have a significant amount of iron and we have lamps being made automatically and medium electric poles being made automatically, I'll go through and clean up some of these smelting columns. I'll add lamps. I'll add lamps along the path in places, replace a lot of these poles. I'll do all these things in between episodes and then come back in the next one and we can work on our next task. But until then, as always, thank you all very much for watching. My name's been Brotype, and I'll see you next time.